Causes of anemia. Pathophysiology. There are several forms of hemoglobin, Hb, each characterized by the globin chains from which they are made. 2 alpha chains are combined with either 2 beta, 2 gamma, or 2 zeta chains to give HbA, HbF and HbA2, respectively. 4 genes, 2 maternally inherited and 2 paternally inherited, code for the synthesis of the 2 alpha globin chains. 2 genes, 1 inherited from each parent, code for the synthesis of the 2 beta globin chains, and likewise for gamma globin and zeta globin. In fetal and neonatal life, the principal Hb is HbF. Fetal HbF has a greater affinity for oxygen than the maternal HbA, thus facilitating transfer of oxygen from mother to child across the placenta. From 3 months after birth, there is a switch from HbF production to HbA. In adults, approximately 98% of Hb is in the HbA form. Globin is a tetramer of 2 alpha and 2 beta chains in HbA. Heme is a protoporphyrin ring that contains a single iron molecule. Each globin chain binds one heme group. In the lung, high oxygen tension promotes the uptake and binding of oxygen to Hb. In the tissues, a combination of lower oxygen tension and higher carbon dioxide tension facilitates oxygen release. Carbon dioxide may then bind to Hb, forming carboxyhemoglobin, or is converted to carbonic acid by carbonic anhydrase. In the lung, the Hb releases carbon dioxide and carbonic acid is converted back to carbon dioxide and water. The carbon dioxide then effluxes from the cells and oxygen is taken up. NB. Anemia is the result of a blood test, not a diagnosis. It should be thought of as the starting point of clinical investigation, not its end. Anemia occurs when red cell loss exceeds red cell production. Red cells are normally destroyed after about 120 days in circulation. Ineffective erythropoiesis as a result of hematinic deficiency, marrow failure, or marrow infiltration may not be able to match the daily loss of senile red blood cells. Alternatively, bleeding or hemolysis may increase the daily loss to such a level that the marrow is no longer able to compensate by increased erythropoiesis. Anemia is defined as a concentration of Hb in the peripheral blood below the lower limit of the normal range for age and sex, Table 9. Anemia can be subdivided clinically by the average size of the population of circulating red cells, mean corpuscular volume, MCV, into microcytic, normocytic and macrocytic. It is important to note that the normal range for MCV is lower in children than in adults. Table 10, and the notes that follow, classify anemia by etiology. NB. I have called this principle, by which each slight variation, if useful, is preserved, by the term natural selection. Charles Darwin.